Now let's jump on into this episode, y'all. Charles and Candace. Now, Charles, I agree with you. You try to clean Candace up. You try to turn Candace into something special. But, buddy, this woman got bodies laying all around her. People she done swindled. People she done blackmail. People she done robbed all their money. People she done beat. People she done did whatever she can do to get what she want in that moment. Like, did you really think you can put lipstick on the pig and think it'll be accepted into the White House? That's where you messed up at. You could have got any girl in the world. You chose Candace Young, the worst person ever you could choose to try to make the first lady. Like, you bumped your head, you lost your mind, and you delusional. And you tripped me out when you told her go out the back way. I'ma put you in the trunk for you can get out, for you can get off the property, and you won't be hounded by the press. That mess tripped me the hell out. I bust out laughing. I'm like, you done lost your mind. It's obvious you're not thinking with a full deck of cards. Candace in the trunk, hiding from the press. Candace don't hide from nobody. Candace ain't scared of nobody. And I must give her that she do fight her battles head on or with company. But she do fight her battles head on. Like, Charles, that was all the way disrespectful. Then you gonna have your securities drag her out of the house? Really? If that woman wanted to be hounded by the press, why you wouldn't let that woman get hounded by the press? Hell, I prefer to get harassed by the press and run or shoot them a bird or beat their behinds or something. Ain't no way, no hell you gonna stuff me in no trunk and expect me to be happy. Are you serious? You told this girl to jump into a trunk? Let's tell you to jump into a trunk and see how happy you gonna be. Now, Candace, he was not using you. Y'all did have something special. He wasn't playing you. He didn't mean to be disrespectful or rude, but he got to clean it up now. It's time for him to clean up now his mess that he done made. And as for you and Charles, talk about some, you don't know if you can trust him. Where the hell he at when all this happened? Did he really try to stop all this from happening? You got to blame yourself, Charles, because you wanted this pig. You wanted to put the lipstick and the makeup on the pig and put the wig and the dress on the pig. You wanted this pig. You got the pig. Now you mad at the pig and her body she got laying around her. Now you scared and concerned that you won't be in the White House because the pig you chose. You could have chose any other pig in the world. You wanted Candace. You can't blame Landon for this. And Candace do have a right to be mad, in my opinion, because when you talking about put her in the truck, I put her in the trunk. Ain't no way, no hell. But yeah, Landon, you got to clean. I mean, Charles, you got to clean this up yourself, buddy. You wanted Candace. You got Candace. You have fun with Candace. And I was surprised and shocked that she actually did go running to Hannah house, asking Hannah, is she all right? And they asked her, was she all right? And the fact that she trying to stay clean, trying to stay straight, but I don't think she gonna last too much longer. It took a little bit of convincing for Hannah to tell her to get that man back his money, but in the end, she agreed to it. And then once she agreed to it, she said, do you mind if I stay here? She said, well, since I'm giving the money back and I ain't got no money, do you mind if I stay here until I get back on my feet? She said, sure, you always welcome here, just as long as you stay straight and narrow. I highly doubt that. Like, it was a nice run, Candace. You did your thing or whatever. I enjoyed the nice, softer side of you. But between that, you got the Attorney General after you. You got Gay for Pay running around here trying to get drugs from Wyatt. You got Broderick, who had been protected by Catherine. And then you got Rocky. Yeah, you got Rocky up here willing to throw you under the river and try to drown you like David did with his failed attempt trying to drown Veronica. But yeah, I don't think you're gonna last too long. And Game for Pay, you did kind of warn her about that, so I can't give you a pat on the back about that or whatever, though. But you back to giving wide drugs. You know, once you start a problem, you know, once you start something, it's gonna be a problem, right? You done gave him that drugs what not too long ago, and now it ain't much been 24 hours yet, and now he wants some more drugs. You have fun with that, and he finna sell every piece of jewelry he can in his parents' house to try to get that next high, or try to get that first high, that high that he got the first time he did cocaine. So you have fun with that one, Game for Pay. And Wyatt, I have no words for you. Like, you just destined to kill yourself. You destined to kill yourself. You want to get high and have fun. You want to have a party or one with you and your coke. I guess have fun stuffing it up your nose, I guess. That's about all the advice I can give you. That's all the advice I'm gonna give you. Broderick, you grateful and you thankful for Catherine for giving you basically the house that Wyatt was staying in once upon a time when she was trying to wean him. Well, when Jeffrey was trying to wean him off of drugs and it didn't work, he ended up sleeping with his counselor. And Catherine now got the house. And you talking about appreciation, walking around in your little boxer briefs up there talking about some wine, up there with some wine, talking about showing your appreciation. I thought you were just using Catherine. I thought you didn't like Catherine. Now all of a sudden you walking around enticing her in your boxer briefs. You want Catherine. Give it up. Jim, I got to give it to you. You might be an old hag or old pervert, but I got to give it to you. When you use that old man brain, you do use it for good. You caught that man out quick and in a hurry because he wanted information on Candace. You knew who he was, but you played around with the idea, told him the only way I'm gonna help you out with Candace, if you help me out in the DA trying to get me, you the attorney general, try to make it into a federal case and all this and all that. You help me out, I help you out. And he know too much of your darn business, Jim. So I don't know how far I trust him as far as I can throw him. He know too much of your business. He know a little bit too much. He know about White and that why when he killed that little girl in that car. He know about your daughter dying. He know about your wife. He know too much about you, Jim. I don't know if you can trust him or not, but if you want to trust him and you want him to help you get out of that trouble, I guess, or whatever. David, let's get on to you. And then I'm gonna get to your son that's also in an abusive relationship. But let's get to you, David. Now, David, you didn't know Veronica for how long? Did you or did you not know that she was a lifeguard in college? See, I didn't even much know that. I wasn't obvious, wasn't paying attention when that was announced that she was a lifeguard. Obvious, it was said somewhere around the seasons that Jim know that she was a lifeguard. Now, David, if you gonna do the job, you sloppy, make sure the person is dead. Make sure you reach for a pulse or try to find a pulse or do whatever you can to make sure the person is confirmed dead. Cause I knew that heifer wasn't dead. I said, ain't no way, no how that thing dead. Not on no one more episode to the season finale. Ain't no way she dead. If anything, she might have they probably could have killed her at the end of the next week. But ain't no way. And like I said, until I see a coroner's report, her laying on that cold slab with a ID tag on her toe, I ain't gonna believe it, and I ain't believing the hype. Cause Tyler Perry played too much, and he exactly played too much. While you thought she was dead, floating around in that pool, she was holding her breath the whole entire time, floating around that pool, and she ain't dead. As soon as you ran out after you got through talking to Jim, cause you thought you killed her, she got up. Well, she caught her breath, got out the pool, calling you a SOB, and you tried to kill her. Oh my gosh, you tried to kill me. Playing that victim card again, cause she can't pick a struggle. So she like to play all her hands. And I'm trying to take the rest of them cards out of her hands, since she like to play all them little cards that I hate for her to play. But yeah, she tried it, and I knew that thing was not dead. I told you that thing wasn't dead, not by a long shot. I said, ain't no way, no how that thing dead, and I knew she wasn't dead. I don't care how y'all tried to do it. I knew that thing was not, and she wasn't gonna die. Not that easily, she wasn't. Like I said, they playing around with us on one more episode to the season finale, and she coming after you, David. I mean, yeah, David. She coming after you, David. Jim, she coming after you. Catherine, she might become, well, you ain't in the house, you with your boy toy. So it's only Wyatt, it's Wyatt, Jim, that attorney general man, and that's about it that's in that house. So she gonna end up killing three. She ain't gonna get Catherine, but she gonna try to kill somebody, and she done got her goons out of jail. Once they done completed their job, she done got them out of jail, and he sit up there bragging, and I don't know how the hell y'all work for Veronica? She's so rude and disrespectful as hell. I don't know how y'all work for her. Get the hell out of my car. You heard what I said. Get out of my car. I want them all dead. I want them all dead that's in that house. Kill them all. I want you to do just like you did. This time, don't make no mistakes like you did the last time when you about blowed up David and Erica in that car. Like, and wearing her all black and all that. But anyways, though, let's move along to some other important things. We already got Gay for Peon out the way. Jeffrey. I knew it was one more little morsel I had to grab before I end this video. Jeffrey, you just can't lose your abuse. You just can't leave your abuser alone, could you? Don't matter how hard you try, you always got to be concerned and worried about your abuser, don't you? I come to check on Justin, and look who was there at the desk waiting for you. Madison, asking you questions, saying you really like him, expecting anybody to feel sorry for Justin. And Madison, if you were smart and had a brain cell connected, what I would have told Jeffrey when he would have told me my mama did this to him, and he would have asked me, don't you feel sorry for him? I would have told him, hell no, I don't feel sorry for him. Did you forget what he did to me to that parking garage? He about knocked my head loose. He about killed me. A little higher, a little lower, I could have been dead in a parking garage. My life over because he was obsessed and crazy over you. Remember when he had that little red dot in your house, getting ready to shoot the house up because me and you was together. We was kissing on the couch. Remember that? Hell no. I don't feel sorry for him. He get what he deserved. This is called karma, Jeffrey. He gives he's giving what he gave out all this time. You think you the only person he molested? You think he the only person he raped? You think you the only person that he didn't beat up and tortured and harassed? This ain't this first man rodeo. This man been doing this ever since he been a cop. And the fact that you still feel sorry for this man show me that he's your abuser. And like Madison said, you love that man to death. Even if it means killing you, you love that man. Even though that man almost shot your brains out all over the wall, you still there concerned about him just cause the hospital called you cause you was his next of kin. And I would have told them on the phone, call this mama, call this wife, call somebody else. Don't be calling me about no Justin. That man abused me and everything else under the sun. What the hell y'all calling me for? I got nothing to say to Justin. Thank God he ain't dead, but who cares? Like the fact that you still care about him, and the fact that you feel sorry for him, even though his mama did kind of get him raped in jail, but he raped gay for paying in jail, and I still don't feel sorry for him. Like I said, that man been raping people all his life, and you still there being a dummy, still feeling sorry for him. So you have fun. Maybe next time he shoot at you or try to get you, maybe next time he'll end up getting you, and you'll end up getting God. How about that, Jeffrey? Since you feeling so sorry for him, and this was your mama's fault, your mama did this to him, and see how they treat him. But it's okay for him to beat you up and all that, hold a gun to your head, almost shooting your brains out. You okay with all that, though? By the time your mama or your daddy, well, your stepdaddy responds, you got a problem with it. Okay, Jeffrey, keep on being crazy and see where crazy get you at. Crazy gonna get you somewhere where your life ending, and hopefully you will end up in heaven and not hell for dealing around with the devil. You already got a devil as a mama. She might drag you to hell with her, I guess. Um, we already talked about the devil and her getting out that pool and want everybody dead, and she is on the vengeance. Um, yeah, that's about it, y'all. That was quick. I didn't know that. Anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.